É, rapaz. E daí aqui é o DLS, trazendo mais um vídeo no canal, trazendo um pouquinho de The Dig. Esse jogo foi recomendado pelo Kenshin, inclusive eu acho que, se não me engano, foi ele que me deu de presente, obrigado Kenshin. Que é um jogo espacial onde um satélite, um radar espacial, como é que se chama isso? Telescópio? Eu não sei. Ele detecta um asteroide em rota de colisão com a Terra e um grupo de astronautas é enviado para meio que desviar e investigar esse asteroide. E eles acabam descobrindo uma coisa muito além do que esperavam. E como é um jogo espacial e eu gosto de jogo espacial e é point and click, eu resolvi dar uma chance e curtir. Eu não sei se eu vou fazer uma série completa dele, né? Mas eu trouxe aqui um comecinho pra vocês darem uma olhada. Eu nunca tinha ouvido falar desse jogo e olha que eu sou vidrado em jogo antigo e esse eu nunca conheci mesmo. Mas achei legal e decidi trazer um pouco pra vocês. E espero que gostem e aproveitem o vídeo. Acho que agora ficou. Vamos ver o que é esse The Dig, então, que já começou na lata, assim, né, mano?
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain.
Eita. Tem um ponto piscante ali. Variação de movimento dedicado.
Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do.
Com trajetória.
What the heck is that?
Do círculo com a Terra. Calculando de impacto.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
Eita. É o The Dig. Eita, caindo asteroides.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition.
Não cantou a música?
1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist, while it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages. Is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be bright, I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly 1 chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Essas Ai, cara. Até quebrou a piada, né? Mas você vira a lacração nos jogos? A mulher fazendo mansplaining ali, mano. Nada a ver, né, mano? Se esse jogo fosse lançado hoje em dia, teria gente falando isso, né? Certeza, né? Então, né, Play 4.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robbins here. Going independent.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Vamos ver, esse jogo aí foi recomendado pelo Kenshin.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
Eu queria apagar aquele negócio lá em cima.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Vamos ver, vamos ver. Robbins, Brink. Arca de ferramentas.
It's the pig. Payload Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
This is Robbins.
Diga uma coisa profunda, pare de falar, Brink.
See that big tool chest? We call it the pig.
I've logged 100 hours working with every tool in the pig, Commander Lowe.
Homem, ó. Viu? Mais lacração, mano. Só lacração nesse jogo já começou, mano. Ó. Mulher não só tá recusando ajuda.
Getting anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
Às vezes eu falo, mano, esse negócio, alguma coisa. O cara derreteu o cérebro já.
Have you looked up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable. Low out.
Tá, vamos ver aqui.
Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
ficou azulado. Então.
Happy to set foot on a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us.
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Everything okay with the pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
Let me know if you see anything unusual with the asteroid.
No problems yet, Commander.
Tá, entendi.
Low out.
Quando fica azul é que a gente terminou de falar tudo. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robbins here. I read you.
Volta aqui 20 minutos carregar o celular.
Some people get vertigo when they realize that they're hanging upside down 200 miles over the ocean.
Do some of them throw up? Is that what you want me to do?
I thought it was something you might want to write about.
I actually had a pretty good career as a writer before I had you to think up ideas for me, Commander.
Aí, ó, mano. Só lacração ela tá fazendo, mano. Ó.
I just want you to be happy, Robbins. So you'll write nice things about us.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
I hope you're still happy, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
E aí, pam!
You'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable.
Ok.
Everything okay with the pig?
As far as I can see, Commander.
Tá. Eu esgotei as falas, agora eu não sei o que tem que fazer mais.
Low out.
Eu quis esgotar as falas. O que é isso aqui? Comunicador. Penultimate. Módulo asteroide, comunicador, saída. Ih. Eu matei todo mundo aqui.
I almost beat Maggie's high score. The Eagle has landed.
10 pontos recebidos pela aterrissagem. Placar total 10. Tá, isso aqui é um mini jogo. Tá. Sei lá o que é isso. Brink, Maggie, Miles, Burning. Tá.
I'm not going to arm the flashlight.
Examinar. Ok. Interessante. Asteroide.
Low to landing. Let's go check out conditions on the surface.
The weatherman called for clear skies, no wind, no rain, no air.
Então. Esse é o asteroide que tá indo em direção à Terra?
Robbins, this is Low.
Robbins here. I read you.
I hope you're still happy, Robbins.
Ah, é a mesma fala ainda.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
Mesma fala ainda.
Low out.
Deixa eu ver.
Load a payload, over.
Yeah, Boston. I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Oxi.
How's the congressional campaign going without you?
Well, my opponent is demanding equal time in space.
With or without a suit?
Just don't screw up the mission, Boston, and I'll be in Congress next January.
The surface seems safe to continue the mission.
Come on back and get the pig, then.
Aquele negócio vermelho... aquele negócio vermelho é da placa de vídeo, né? Aí, agora tirou. Tive que fazer 2 vezes pra tirar, tá ligado?
How's the pig?
It looks kind of lonely out there all by itself, Boston.
Low, over and out. Load aboard and do you copy?
Like carbon paper, boss.
Are we in position, Ken?
Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating.
Reading a good book while we're working hard?
Watch it, boss. I could live without you.
Yeah, but you'd miss me, Ken. How's our little piggy?
Lonely, boss.
Solitário. Ô, bosta. Por que meu PC trava, velho? Clica alguma coisa, ele trava, tá ligado? Vou fechar isso daqui, que isso aqui tá comendo o RAM do PC também. E no Zuc. Travou. Enfim.
Low out.
Espaço.
Robbins, this is Low.
Robbins here. I read you.
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive personality.
I was making a joke, Robbins.
I know, Commander. So was I.
What will you call it? Interview with a pig?
No. That's the title I'm using for the article about you.
I want you to know I'm very proud of my pig American heritage.
And pigs everywhere are proud of you, Commander Lowe.
Beleza.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
Ah, isso aqui eu já falei, não?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
You'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable. Low out.
Não consigo usar comandos. Ué, por quê? O que que tá dando? Hoje tá tudo bugado, né, mano? Superficial, pera.
It's where explosive alpha should be placed.
Eu só tô olhando aqui por enquanto, né? Minha tecla 1 não funciona. Vamos ver, eu tenho uma chave para armar. Aqui, ó. Ironicamente, eu tava jogando, sabe o quê?
I can't arm that. This key is for the nuclear devices inside the pig.
Ah, tá. Ok, entendi.
It's a free-fall NASA tool chest containing this mission's equipment. It's affectionately known as the Flying Pig.
Ele falou até que era pra falar com alguém, né? Droga. Não consegui.
I can pilot a shuttle better.
Oxe, destruiu ainda.
No way. I had that.
Tá, deixa pra lá. Eu não consigo fazer esse pouso. Se eu tiver que pousar mesmo, já era, né, mano?
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Robbins here. I read you.
Everything okay with the pig?
As far as I can see, Commander.
Low out.
É, eles falaram, mas eu tenho que ver o nome bem certo. Quem que falou? Foi
Ludger
ele?
Brink. Come in, Brink. Brink here. I read you. Everything okay with the pig? Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
Isso.
Low out.
O Miles, pronto. Miles Molali. Não, eu fui no negócio errado de novo. Ai, ai.
Load a payload, over.
Miles here.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Agora vai. Sabe uma coisa engraçada, mano? Eu acho que eu tô jogando muitos jogos. Porque eu sonhei que tinha uma parte bugando, uma parede entrando e saindo de um chão, velho. Igual um bug de jogo, sabe? Quando um negócio atravessa o chão, mano. Acho que eu ando jogando muitos jogos, mano.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston.
Daí eu meio que fiquei preso. Daí eu fiquei preso no... Ai, ai. Eu fiquei preso numa hora que o negócio subiu e o negócio tava quase me esmagando, tá ligado? Mano, que sonho doido que eu tive, tá ligado? Isso é fruto de não dormir direito. Isso. Desliga o Discord. É, não, daqui a pouco a gente vai pro For the King 2 mesmo. Eu só tô jogando o The Dig pra dar uma olhadinha. Enquanto ele... Porque eu imaginei que eles iam querer jogar mesmo, né? Pelos papos ali, daí eu pensei, bom, o The Dig eu vou ter que editar o começo, então por que não dou uma testada? Pelo menos o começo. Apareceu com mais um jogo da Deep Web. Não, esse aqui que mandou foi o Kenshin. Foi ele que apareceu.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
E esses dois aí parece que, né? Já deu pra perceber, tá rolando um clima, parece. E o jogo que você ganhou, já testou? Qual deles? Ó, porque eu já recebi tanto jogo. Unidade explosiva alfa, escavador, asteroide.
The zero-G digger is a bit indelicate to use with explosives.
Então tá.
I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything.
Ah tá, beleza. Onde é que eu uso? Opa! Um espaço, isso. Vou cavar o espaço. Mostrar escavador para Brink.
Much more elegant than the shovel and more useful in space.
É, eles vão daqui a pouco, mas não sei quando que eles vão.
How much did that thing cost the taxpayers?
Quadrante 2, tá? Calma, estou aprendendo ainda, calma. Tem que pôr ordem na casa se quiser abrir uma. Superfície. Ai, cara, eu errei? Acertei. Errei. Superfície alfa.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
Pera, eu não vi o que é.
That job's been done. The target site is ready for the explosive charge.
Vamos voltar pro espaço. Eu vou cavar primeiro, depois eu vejo. Vamos ver o quadrante 4. Ali tem uma outra marcação. Arrow! Bom. Mas não é aqui não. Eu podia jurar que parecia uma marcação de... Não é aqui. Vamos voltar. Deve ser no outro. Tá, mas eu não entendi essas ondas de explosão. Uma vai ser em cima, outra vai ser no... Uma vai ser aqui, outra vai ser aqui. Que explosão maluca é essa, mano? Ó. Tava achando que hoje era domingo. É, então. A rocha. Vamos ver a rocha primeiro.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
There's a big rock? Quebra a big rock aí, mano.
Guess what, boys and girls? Using the zero-G digger on this boulder is gonna work just as well as trying to move a sand dune with a teaspoon. We better think of something else.
Better find out what mission control suggests.
Mission control? I'm not calling Houston until I'm sure there's nothing we can do. Just think for a minute.
Tá. Vou falar com o pessoal, vamos ver o que eles dizem aqui.
Load aboard, do you copy?
I'm here, boss.
Hey, Ken. How come nobody noticed there was a boulder right on the target site?
So, pick it up and move it. Boulders are lighter in low G.
It's still attached to the surface, Ken.
That's why you get the big bucks, boss.
Beleza.
Low out.
Você me lembrou, vai trazer o Deliver aos Mars? Pretendo.
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
I read you, Lo. What is it?
Looks like we got us a big old boulder right on the target site.
Too big for the zero-G digger?
Oh, the digger could do it. In maybe a week.
Let me think what else in the pig might be helpful. What about the spade? Any place where you can get leverage to use it like a pry bar?
No matter what they all say, Cora, you're a genius. Low out.
Tá, já recebemos a dica, então. Eu não peguei a pá, eu não vi que tinha uma pá. Vou ver aqui. Ah, aqui a pá. Guardar pá. Vamos pegar tudo, né, mano? Seu PC vai rodar, eu vi que ele recomenda uma RX 5600 XT. Fudeu. Eu queria pra console, mas né.
Shuttle, this is Low. We're placing the explosive in Quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Low.
É, eu clico algumas vai, outras não vai.
Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Ah, agora foi. Vou fazer isso porque eu fui bom e não peguei GT quando tava de graça. Ó, eu descobri isso desde a época que eu vi o Left 4 Dead de graça, né? Criei uma conta na Steam sem ter PC.
I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in zero-G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Brink, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
Eita.
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars.
Que isso?
If you can pick her up.
Meu Deus.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article.
I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
Aí tinha que pagar R$50 nele. E eu fui farm, quando o pastor vai me dar a cópia extra. Oh. Ah, eu tenho que cavar, né, primeiro.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive
Ah, não,
on the base of
funcionou,
the
não precisou nem
asteroid
cavar.
quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
Ué, não precisou eu cavar?
Of course, come on.
Eu só botei a bomba e foi? Não entendi. O que? O Invencível deu no Prime? Oxi. Tá. E agora?
Borden? Come in, Borden.
I read you, Lo. What is it?
Give us the go-ahead on the explosives, Ken.
Arm the firecrackers and let's go.
Low out.
Tá, acho que eu tenho que... Eu tenho que ativar as bombas, pera aí. Calma aí, eu consigo,
It's explosive device beta.
É esse aqui que é a chave para armar, né? Opa.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Calma, eu sou lerdo, eu sou meio lerdo, mas... Aqui...
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Tá, usar chave, guardar. Vambora. Vamos pra nave. Vamos dar o sinal aqui.
Load aboard and do you copy?
How do you think I passed my NASA exams?
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Então eu já tava perto da Terra, isso aí, aí. Eu tava quase caindo na Terra, mano, aí ó. Virou Armagedon, tá ligado? And I don't wanna miss a thing.
Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, Alpha and Beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team.
Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery.
Depois da cirurgia plástica.
Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Você vai morrer. Vai todo mundo morrer e acabar. Legal que antes na outra cena parecia que tava mais perto da Terra, agora parece que tá mais longe. Ué, tá se afastando da Terra?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet.
Foi feito por alguém.
Just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Ih, rapaz. Projeção estranha, placa metálica. Deixa eu ver se eu falar com o pessoal que eles dizem alguma coisa.
Miles, come in, Miles.
I'm here, Boston. Yak away.
Que a Terra é plana.
How long will the pig hold out as a light source?
Plenty of time. If it starts to run low, we can pull my baby up to the surface and let the solar batteries recharge.
Ok, interessante.
Low out. Load aboard, do you copy?
This is Borden.
The pigs seem to hold up pretty well in the nuclear explosions.
Yep, every now and then, the lowest bidder does it right.
Low out.
Ok.
Ludger Brink, come in, Brink.
Ah, tá, se eu aperto ele...
I read you, Low. What is it?
É uma parte que eles estão usando uma roupa de galinha. Oxe.
Sorry, we don't have any better light source than the pig.
My problem isn't lack of light. It's lack of experience with the interior of asteroids.
Low out. Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robbins here. I read you.
Everything looks pretty strange with the light coming up with a pig like this.
My dad used to put a flashlight under his face on Halloween and scare the neighborhood kids. It made him look so eerie.
Low out.
Uma galinha... É! Pior que parece, né? Tem um olho de uma galinha, o bico aqui. Parece uma galinha. Oh. Ai, ai. Tá, vamos lá. Vamos mais uns 20 minutinhos aqui pra ver. O que eu tinha que fazer aqui? Point click, point click.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robert.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken. Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just thank Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken.
Ih, rapaz.
Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down, inside something.
The plate is gone?
Eita. É, esse aqui é point and click, é jogo antigo ainda, né?
It's the pig.
É bem antigão, né? Então, eu tô surpreso. Talvez até você já tenha jogado, se duvidar. É um clássico.
It's a small dark opening.
Tá, pera, o que eu faço? Uma lanterna?
It's a small dark opening.
Ué?
It's a small dark opening.
Ah, então, usa a lanterna, não? Ó.
I can't use these two things together.
Calma, pera aí.
I think you're right, Brink.
Que?
The stone projection isn't natural.
Então.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Ah, dá pra descer mais aqui.
I can't go any further down this chasm.
Hã? Hã? Pera. Usa o aparelho de quebrar prenda? Pera aí.
I can't use these two things together.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
Eu posso cavar o outro aqui?
It's another metal plate.
I wish there were some sort of inscription.
Ele corta também, beleza. Um aqui no canto, nossa, eu não tinha visto.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
Ah, e agora?
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Faz sentido.
Here's number 3.
It disappeared too.
Here's the last one.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Fizemos? O que a gente fez?
It's comforting to know we can return home in safety.
Ok. Calma, eu fui ver a Terra só. Calma.
It goes off into blackness.
Ih, rapaz.
It's a small dark opening. It's a deep hole into the rock.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
Rapaz, vou entrar no buraco, né? Ih.
So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Load a shuttle. Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Respiradouro. Peraí, tem um respiradouro aqui. Será? Eu recomendaria voltar, né?
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
Eu vou voltar e comunicar aqui, né? Dá pra falar com quem? Com o Brink?
Ludger Brink, come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Ai.
Low out.
Era pra quem? Eu não lembro com quem que era pra falar. Bom, deixa pra lá. Não é cagão. É que isso daí é que dá merda, né? Não avisar o bagulho antes da hora, né? Aí, ó. É um símbolo sinistro. Sabe o que isso me lembrou, mano? Observation. Não sei se o Kenshin já chegou a ouvir falar em Observation.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
Ok. Tá lá no canal, lá, o Observation. Faz tempo que eu acho que o Kenshin nem acompanhava ainda na época. Mas eu gostei bastante do Observation.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
Que? É embaixo, então? Ah, tá.
What's happening?
Unmoving!
Like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. There we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
Eita, nós.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Low to cockpit, over. Low to payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
Eita, nós. Os caras foram pro espaço mesmo. Planta.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
Boa sorte na descoberta.
I guess this isn't a natural geological formation, right, Brink?
Look how close the stones fit. Like ancient Peruvian masonry.
So it's primitive.
There was nothing primitive about ancient Peruvian masonry, Commander Lowe.
Eita, na cara.
Brink. This is a pretty desolate place.
Whoever once lived here, I think they are long since gone. So much dust. Undisturbed except by our own feet.
Can you make any sense of what you see here?
A good archaeologist doesn't expect to make sense of things until he's been digging at a site for years.
We don't have years.
Maybe years are all we have.
É, agora vai saber, né?
I hope you can figure some way out of this place. I don't think we'll be able to climb these walls.
In my years of studying rocks and ancient sites, I learned that sometimes the best way down is up, and sometimes the best way up is down.
Huh?
Yeah, well, I hope that made sense to you, because it sure didn't make any sense to me.
Pra mim também não.
Thanks. Robbins. This place is as desolate as the Midwest.
Almost as desolate as the Midwest.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
If only I had ruby slippers.
Uma coisa ali no chão suja.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Ah, falei duas vezes.
If only I had ruby slippers.
Thanks.
Thanks. Plataforma. Clareira.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
Ih, rapaz.
All right, I agree. For now.
Cara disputando quem tem a piroca maior, mano. Ih, velho. Vários pontos de interrogação.
Fantastic! Look!
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone or anything alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful.
Olha,
Or gone.
pelo que aparenta aqui, seja lá o que teve aqui, aconteceu aqui, não parece ter sido uma coisa muito pacífica.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust. Corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Esse barulho é no jogo ou é meu sobrinho?
We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off of the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Oxi.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Ué.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
Não consigo determinar se o barulho lá em cima ou é aqui.
It still might be useful.
Bastão gravado.
Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course
No,
it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
Bastão gravado, fio. Ok, tem mais alguma coisa? Acho que não. Arca?
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are going to have a field day trying to figure out how this worked.
Aparelho.
Brink. What was that apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
What was that apparition?
Droga.
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of
Podia ser um
instrumentation.
poltergeist.
I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
Thanks. Robbins. Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know, but apparition seems like a good word for it.
I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Could it... Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure was an organic life. Thanks.
Os outros cantos, é que aqui eu acho que não tem mais nada mesmo. Motor.
This alien technology is hopelessly ruined.
Mano, o barulho parece muito meu sobrinho, tá ligado? Nem zoando. Destroços, tablado.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things. This is light, but it feels as strong as steel. It looks like something is buried here.
Vamos descavar então.
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink.
Ih, rapaz.
This might take a while.
Mais tretas.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Usaram pá com os ossos.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth. Brink. I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if
é a
it was
mesma
just
coisa ainda.
coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
Thanks.
Não tem mais nada aqui? É só osso? Maxilar. Pera, tem um maxilar aqui.
What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Oxi. Mano, tô pegando um monte de coisa. Esse jogo de point and click é assim, né? Tu tem que pegar um monte de coisa pra depois tu usar eles mais pra frente, tá ligado? Eu gosto de jogo assim. Eu acho que não tem mais nada aqui. Tem mais um local. Acho que eu vou explorar esses 3 locais primeiro, daí depois eu já encerro.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Então, você não é quem entende de línguas, ué? Ué, tem nada aqui? Ué. Não é possível.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps. It's too small and dark to see if this hole leads anywhere.
Vamos cavar de novo. Não?
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
Então.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing.
Beleza.
Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
No! It's completely... I can't...
No! Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me.
Eita, nós.
Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink. Boston. He's dead.
Eita.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me, and we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like. You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Rapaz. Eu vou aproveitar. Salvar aqui. Salvar aqui, ok.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Agora sim, eu vou parar o vídeo aqui, que já deu 1h e pouquinho. Espero que tenham gostado. E série disso aqui? Olha, eu tô achando interessante agora. Já morreu um. Ó. Enfim. qualquer forma, espero que tenham gostado e até o próximo vídeo.